Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you haven't noticed yet, we have so much new snow and it feels awesome. Eric, Minishred, Craniologie, are you going out on the slopes?
Oh, you better believe it. It's a rare off day for me today, so I'm definitely headed right over to Vail after this to shred. They'll probably follow Ken's lines.
I know, and he's, waist deep out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're out on the mountain and it's a powder day like today, how do you prepare for that?
So gear can get really finicky on a powder day. If you don't have the right gear, you're going to experience goggles fogging up. You're going to experience goggles freezing. You might even experience the dreaded freezer burn where there's a gap between your goggles and helmet. You get that little red
tan
mark.
line?
Oh, yeah, the winter tan line.
Yes.
Potentially, your head can get really, really cold if you don't have properly ventilated helmets that you can close up the vents. So it's important to kind of know your feature sets and plan for a day like today, because powder days are so unique.
Yeah, they are, and they're really special. You want to get out there on the slopes. So first, let's start over here on this side with this Smith goggle.
So Smith goggle with Smith helmet, good integration there. This is an IO7 frame, so it just came out last year. Really easy to change the lenses, but this is a super special lens. So this lens is called photochromic technology. It means depending on the UV rays hitting it, it's going to lighten or darken. So on a day like today, it's going to be real light, but it's got just enough tinting where if the sun coming through the clouds in Colorado, which it is prone to do, you won't be just blinded by having a totally yellow lens.
They're like the transition eyeglasses when you step outside and then they adjust towards the sun.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell me about this helmet. You have it paired up because they're both Smith.
Yep, so that's the Smith Vantage, kind of the granddaddy of the helmet market. It's got every feature you could possibly want in a helmet. But the most important ones for today are two things. The open and closable vents, and there's two of them. So you get front and rear ventilation. So if you're really ripping out there today, you can keep that front vent closed. Powder won't necessarily hit you in the head, but you can exhaust all that hot energy, hot air out the back vents. Perfect helmet for ripping on a powder day.
I love that. I need vents, especially, we were talking about how these have those straws and that, absorbs the impact a lot better. Tell me about this one a little bit.
So sweet protection, if you're going to go ride East Vail, if you're going to be doing some extreme stuff, this is the helmet for you. We've got carbon fiber reinforcement in the shell. It actually has a dual density foam. It's a little stiffer in the front and back where you're prone to take the hardest impacts. Great minimalized venting just from the front, so if it's really cold, you can close those up. But if you're riding hard, you can get air to circulate through the shell of the helmet. Really great build, sweet protection, brand out of Norway.
Good padding there. Tell me about the goggles that you have with them.
Oakley Flight Decks, my personal favorites. This is a brand new prism lens for this year. It's called High Pink. So it's really tuned for days like today. If the prism, the sort of jack of all trades lens had one weakness, it was the darkest of powder days. So this solves that.
I know sometimes, I don't have transition goggles and I keep telling myself I need to get different ones because they're just one setting and I can't pop them out. They're not pop out goggles. So, on a day like today, I can't see much. It's hard to see because it's so dark and they're made for the brighter ones. Tell me about these ones.
So these are real special goggles. They are called the Giro Contact. It is a magnetic lens change system. So you just press this little button, squeeze the frame, lens comes right off. Super easy.
Easy.
These goggles in particular, too, I want to give these away. I want somebody to be stoked out there on a powder day. So if you come on into Craniologie today, you say, I saw Minishred on TV8, we'll get you measured up for a helmet. If you buy a helmet, we'll give you those goggles for free.
For free. Buy a
just
helmet
one
and
pair
get
of
one of
them,
these
though.
for free. That is
Just
such
those
a
ones.
steal. Okay, really quick. We don't have much time left, but tell me about the
Stellar,
helmet.
brand new helmet, great open closed vents to keep the snow out of there, really fuzzy, soft liner, and it comes with a GoPro mount.
Oh, see, that's perfect. And then really quick, I just want to say, these gloves are just stellar. They are heated gloves.
Heated gloves! Who knew?
Gloves.
We're in 2017 now. Anything's possible.
Exactly. So heated gloves to keep you nice and toasty and warm. I did see somebody on the gondola yesterday wearing these, and I said,
nice.
You must have gone to Craniologie. So come on in and say hello to Eric at Craniologie, located in Vail. You're the Heducators. Tell me the website.
Craniologie.com. We are just on Wall Street in Vail Village, a block away from Bridge Street, right at the corner where Gorsuch and Pepe's are.
All right. Well, come visit Eric. Don't forget, buy a helmet. You get these goggles for free, especially for a powder day like today. Coming up next, we got more Good Morning Vail, and we continue.